Hello, this is Tara, and I'm here with my horse Ava, my 6-year-old warm blood. We are going through the groundwork, and today we're going to focus on how do you develop a leg yield from your groundwork all the way through to a mounted exercise from the saddle. So what I'm doing here is checking are my buttons in place. Right now I'm trying to move her shoulder over, and she is moving her back end a little bit, but she's crossing nicely in the front. Then I'm also checking to see that she'll move her hindquarters around when I ask her as well. And I'm going to check from both sides to make sure that she does this. Because the key to the leg yield is the horse needs to understand that you're asking them to move their body parts, and then they also have to understand that they need to do it when you ask. So you can see right here I'm going to ask her to move her shoulders over. This tends to be a little harder for her. She's not doing a perfect turn on the haunches, but she's crossing her front leg over nicely, and this is going to be the response that I need to make a nice leg yield happen. I've asked her to move her butt over one more time. That's respectful, and it'll be excellent preparation. Hindquarters to have her move her hindquarters sideways. She's actually moving her shoulders nicely. Now I'm going to ask her to move her shoulders a little bit and keep letting her move down the fence. She's kind of looking around a little bit, but that's okay. She's figuring it out. She's pushing along the fence, but the fence is a great tool to use this. And you can see that this is going to translate directly to the saddle when we're ready to start riding. You do watch when you're doing this exercise initially that the horse doesn't reach out and kick you. That can be a response they have early on. So of course, once we've done it one way, we have to do the exercise the other way. What I've noticed with Ava is that bending to the right is her harder direction. So I've had to work a little bit more to get her head to look at me, and then you can see she stops. It's not as fluid or easy a motion for her. But this is a great way for her to get the feel of how to manage her body without me sitting on there and having to manage my weight as well. So this is not as smooth as the other way, but she does understand, and then I'm asking her to stop respectfully. So now here we are in the same work session. I've just now mounted Ava, and here's we're going to put our training to the test. I'm asking her to do the exact same exercise that we just did from the ground, but now I'm asking her from the saddle. So all I'm doing is just giving her a light tap with my left leg. My right leg is just laying against her, not doing anything. And I'm just keeping her pointed towards the fence and letting her sort out how to manage her body, how to move her legs, and how she needs to hold herself. This is her easier direction, and then I'm asking her to move her butt over, which she does nicely. I've had her stop, and I've changed my whip over just in case I need it to give a little extra tap if she gets confused. So we'll see how the right goes. This is not her easiest direction. You can see she's looking for a different answer besides having to walk down the fence. She's backing away from it a little bit, which is a normal response, because she's sure there's got to be an easier way than having to actually move sideways. I'm letting her keep her head fairly straight without a whole lot of bend because I just don't want her to have to sort everything out all at once. Right now, the only response I'm looking for is that she does move sideways down along the fence. We've successfully done the nose to the fence leg yielding. Now I'm going to take it from the quarter line of the arena and ask her to leg yield sideways over to the fence line. So right now we're just doing it at a walk, and I'm just getting a little bit of sideways and then a little bit of straight and then a little bit of sideways, and what a good girl she was. That was pretty easy for her. Again, that is her easy direction, and what a very successful step up from the next level. The final progression for our leg yield exercise is to now take the exercise to the trot. This is not the first day I've done this with Ava, as you can see, but then it's almost easier for her to move sideways at the trot than it is at the walk. And what a good girl. I wanted to be sure to show you Ava leg yielding to the right as well as the left because you need to do everything with the horse from both sides. You can see that she's understanding this exercise better. Um, Again, today my focus is just that she understands to move sideways every step of the way. There she resisted a little bit with her shoulders because it's still a little bit hard for her to sort out her balance. Lay yielding to the right at the trot. You can see we've laid the groundwork with Ava for how to understand the process, and what we'll be doing from here is starting to work on it more on the bit and in a better balance and get her ready for this show season coming up.